everyone. Welcome to another edition of the Gringo Show. If you're tuning in to us from the United States, take a deep, deep breath. The great avocado ban has ended. Yeah. On Friday, the U.S. Department of Agriculture lifted the ban it imposed after one of its agents received a threatening phone call. Details of the call have not been disclosed, but one can imagine what was it about. Hey, avocado head. Or maybe it was, hey, I ate your mom last night. She was kind of brown and mushy inside. Maybe it was Bart Simpson that made the call. Who knows? But I'm glad Fresa Americans can relax and resume their avocado mud bath spa treatments. On Monday, a child in the Mexico City municipality of Ixtapalapa brought a gun to school. Now, in the U.S., it's pretty normal to hear these things in the news. In the first 2 months of this year, there have been more than 10 shootings in the United States. But this is rare and shocking here in Mexico. And the kid didn't even shoot anyone. Instead, he shot off his own ring finger, probably because he has no idea how to shoot a gun. Guns are banned all over Mexico. I'm sure his parents don't have a large gun collection, and I'm sure they don't take him to a shooting range to learn how to use it. By the way, the kid's dad was arrested by Mexican authorities, which also rarely, if not ever, happens in the United States. In economic news, the OECD, the Organization of Economic Cooperation and Development, announced that it was cutting Mexico's growth estimate from 3.3% to 2.3% this year, citing that the government needs to enact policies to increase its productivity. For one, an easy low-hanging fruit to do is to stop having people sweeping the streets in rush hour traffic so I can get to work on time. A spokesperson for the Mal de Puerco Coalition declined to comment for this story. The good news, though, is that foreign investment was up 9% on a yearly basis. I'm sure that it has to do with gringos in La Roma investing in hipster cowboy uniforms when visiting our fair city. The new Felipe Angeles Airport is slated to open in just a few weeks. The airport, which will serve as an alternate to the congested Benito Juarez International Airport, currently in operation, will house Mexico's first mammoth museum. And no, I can't make that up. But an audit by the auditors of the Mexican government, or the ASF, this week uncovered deep financial problems. The airport was supposed to cost 4 billion pesos, and now it will be 12. And according to El Economista, there was supposed to be 17 bridges connecting the terminal to the planes, but only 14 were built. So I'm wondering if someone somewhere is showing off a fancy bridge connecting his driveway to his house. What happened to the other 3, right? Let's talk about Ted Cruz, the U.S. Senator from Texas, who I am sure that if he was on an edition of U.S. Senate Survivor, he'd be the first one voted off the island. This guy is a truly unliked person among members of Congress and probably all the parents at his kid's school. I'm sure puppies are aggravated by him too. If you remember, it was just 1 year ago that he was embroiled in a controversy after he decided to leave Texas to vacation in Cancun when Texas was being hit with a deadly ice storm that killed 246 people. Well, this week to mark this anniversary, he decided to attack AMLO and his administration for violence against journalists. Listen, he's right. Mexico is not doing enough to protect journalists, but it's funny when AMLO says something like this.
Consideren a ese señor como un metiche. No le tengan confianza a este señor, Ted Cruz, porque es chueco.
Boom! Whack! Pow! Ted Cruz, you've been AMLO! God, even the Mexican president thinks you're a loser. That's really bad. In border news, you know that imaginary line between humans that only just have different languages and ways to eat a taco that we spend trillions of dollars to guard? Sounds weird when you put it that way, right? Well, the U.S. Department of Homeland Security has started testing a new best friend for lonely Border Patrol agents, a robotic dog. This dog will send videos back to the office as well as monitor climate, oxygen levels, and other threats that could affect the safety of the agent. No, it's not another episode of Black Mirror, it's real. Commented the actual dogs who do the work now? Ruh-roh. That does it for this edition of The Gringo Show. Thanks so much for joining us. Please visit us on Facebook or YouTube. Please subscribe to us and tell your friends, family, neighbors, dogs, anybody about the show. We will be back next week with another edition. See you then.
Gringo is laughing thanks to you.